The unexpected journey of Andy the diabolical doorman. Hey there, friends. Today, I'm excited to share a pretty incredible story about someone you might not expect to be a financial genius, a doorman named Andy. You see, while most folks think of doormen as the friendly faces opening doors, Andy had a master plan all along. Buckle up, because Andy's journey from opening doors to opening up his own business is one for the books. So let's dive in. Andy was that quiet guy who always seemed to have the perfect posture. He was well-spoken, and you could just tell he had a good head on his shoulders. For 7 years, he did what he loved most, welcoming residents and guests with a warm smile and a polite "Good morning." His daily routine was far from boring, filled with vibrant interactions. Imagine this. Every day, he'd greet people, holding the door open for neighbors, exchanging small talk, and showing off his impressive customer service skills. You could say he was like the local superhero of the building, but there was so much more beneath that friendly exterior. It all started 3 years ago when Andy picked up a newspaper and noticed something intriguing, a piece about stocks in the company he worked for. That article lit a fire in him. While most people might think, cool, maybe I should invest, Andy wasn't just looking to make a quick buck. No, he was thinking bigger. Instead of asking for a raise in his paycheck, which, let's be real, is what most people would do, Andy decided to invest in the company itself. He realized the value of those stocks and saw the potential to not just earn a paycheck, but to grow his wealth over time. He called up his brother, and here's where the story gets really interesting. Andy asked to move in with him. Why? Because he wanted to pour all his earnings into his investments, needing some time to let that money mature. Talk about dedication. Now, life wasn't all sunshine and rainbows after that move. Andy lived frugally, which meant sharing a small space and maybe saying goodbye to his cozy evenings out. Instead of dining at fancy restaurants, he was all about cooking at home. It was a bit of a sacrifice, but hey, sometimes you've got to invest in your dreams. During this transition, Andy really honed in on his financial strategy. He was methodical about when to buy into stocks and when to sit tight. He had his eye on the prize, and he wasn't about to let distractions sidetrack him. Now let's talk investments. Andy didn't just sit idly by. He dove headfirst into research and identified not just one company, but the rival company too. You know what they say, keep your friends close, but your competitors even closer. Moreover, after years of observing both businesses, Andy came up with a brilliant idea to invest in an inventory store that would supply both companies at a great price. Think about it. He could provide what they needed while making a tidy profit himself. Talk about a win-win. Fast forward to the 9-year mark, when Andy decided it was finally time to step away from his doorman gig. It was a big leap, leaving behind the job and friends he cherished, but he was ready to take on the world as a full-time entrepreneur. With his business plan in hand, Andy set out to establish his inventory store. Of course, there were challenges. Every entrepreneur faces obstacles, right? But armed with knowledge, he tackled each one like a champ. Before long, Andy's store flourished, and he was successfully partnering with the very companies he once worked for. So what can we take away from Andy's inspiring journey? First off, it's all about strategic thinking. Instead of following the crowd, Andy crafted his own path. He teaches us that patience pays off, and investments take time to grow. As you reflect on your journey, remember that it's never too late to make a change. Whether it's a career shift, investing, or starting your own business, if you've got a dream, go for it. Thanks for hanging out with me today and listening to Andy's incredible story. If this inspires you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more motivational content. Next time, we'll dive into more tips on how to take your financial future into your own hands. Until then, keep striving, keep dreaming, and who knows, maybe the next success story we share will be yours. See you in the next video.